Let's make a budget and a debt payoff plan for a 23-year-old from Minnesota making $65,000 a year. You can grab this spreadsheet at the top of my page if you want to crunch your own numbers, but today we'll be working with the numbers of a dispatcher who brings home $4,000 a month. After their expenses and minimum payments on their debts are subtracted, they should still have $551 left over. Here's a quick overview of their expenses, and then for their debt, they have a truck, a side-by-side, and a credit card. The minimum payments total $774 a month. So when they filled out the form, they said that their expenses are greater than their income and that they feel like they don't know where all their money is going. So in order to solve these problems, you can go into the spending log and start keeping track of every time you spend money, and that's going to give you a really good idea of where that extra $551 a month is going. From there, you can decide what's worth keeping in your budget and what you would like to cut back on. A balanced budget for them would have them spending no more than $2,500 a month on their essential spending, which would leave $1,500 a month to put toward non-essential spending and also getting ahead on their debts. So they do have almost $14,000 between checking and saving, so I'm definitely going to take a little bit of that money and put it to good use, specifically paying down this credit card debt. So over in their debt calculator here, you can see that they have $44,000 in debt. So if we scroll down here and look at the monthly payment breakdown, you can see that the interest that they're paying every single month is $57, while the payment is only $40. So actually this balance is only increasing by $17 every single month if they're only making the minimum payment. This is why it's so important to put extra money on top of the minimum payments, especially with high interest debt. So my recommendation would be to take the $3,500 from savings and pay off this credit card debt right away. Because at this point, it's costing them so much money in interest every month and it's only going to get bigger. So I would recommend just taking that money from savings and just paying it off. So $500 a month on top of the minimum payments would have all of their debt paid off in a little under 3 years. So they'd pay minimum payments on everything, but put the extra $500 just focused onto one debt. I would start paying off the side-by-side first because it's the higher interest rate. If $500 is too much after they crunch their numbers in the spending log, then $250 would still have everything paid off in 45 months. But really my biggest concern for them is just the credit card debt, and I would definitely just use that money from savings to knock it out right away.